Let's get into it, man. Hey. Back at you with another banger. Let's get into it. It's your boy Blue Hoodie 93. I'm here to drop a video for y'all. Let's get into it, man. We're gonna be talking about sports all day. Let's get into it. Shout out to the OKC Thunder, man. They took a 3-1 lead. Man, the Timberwolves got to really come with it, boy, because if they don't come with it, they can get put out anytime.
Voluntary. You don't have to go, you don't need to go, but you can if you want. And what we've seen is a lot of guys in here working, and it is very fun to see rookies, veterans, they're all practicing together. Now, in the next few days, they're scheduled to take part of OTA, which is, organized team activities. We're going to see a lot of 7-on-7s, 11-on-11s, 9-on-7s, right? Now,
yeah, I'm ready for that. Hey, listen. I can't wait. I can't wait for the battles to begin, man. They're just regular battles, but I can't wait till the battles begin. Listen, we ain't gonna know nothing till them pads really get on. When them pads get on, that's when we already know. So when them pads get on, OTA is officially ready to start. I think. Listen, man. I think the Chargers they did what they're supposed to do in the job, man. They got some dogs, certified dogs, You know what I'm saying? I'm really fucking with it this year. I feel like this the best roster that they don't get Herbert around surrounding the draft. I feel like this the best roster that they don't get one so far. Keep it up. Bowman, that's a plus right there. That's a plus for my other linebacker coach. Listen, we're gonna get into the video, man. Matter of fact, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all turn the notification bell on. We about to get into the Chargers video. Then we're gonna get into the most sports videos. We got a whole show for y'all today. So I hope make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all be back at you with a banger. It's Blue, man. Blue Hoodie 93. Let's get into it, man. Make sure y'all run them likes up, man, before we get started, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for y'all to get in the chat. Y'all drop comment. Y'all drop a comment. You know it's free to subscribe, y'all. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. Let's get into it, man. Appreciate the like, G. Appreciate that. Listen, man. Happy Tuesday, man. Shout out to y'all. How was y'all weekend, man? Did y'all have a 3-day weekend? Was y'all off Memorial Day? And how was y'all Memorial Day? How was y'all day all together? Still above. What's up, Woody? What's up, Loster? Shout out to Loster in the chat, man. Shout out to him. We about to get started, though. I need a few more people, a few more likes, then we gonna get started. All y'all for all the support. Y'all show me a lot of love. I gotta show y'all love back. I'm about to get ready to subscribe to the Chargers. About to get ready to drop the Charger video. That's about it. We're gonna get into it though.
We're not gonna see what you
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
call contact practice or padded practices. It's all going to be kind of install, but trying to get a lot of questions answered. Now in this video, I want to break down who has not only looked good so far during this, voluntary mini camp OTA type of practice, but I also want to talk about some big.
I think Herbert and Trey Harris. I think that's gonna be a hell of a dude. Then we got Mike Williams, another key target that Herbert can rely on. He ain't gotta, be second guessing everything. Chargers trivia. Nah, man, it's just breaking down the highlights of the practice. That's about it. That's a big boy. That number 72. That's a big boy. Let's get into it, man. Yeah, that's about it. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, though, man.
Question marks. Some starters that may not be starters going into next season. So before we dive in, I need you guys to do me a favor.
Look, Herbert ready to throw that look. He look real healthy too. Like he look better than last year too. And like he dropped a few pounds too. Just Herbert look like he dropped a few pounds. So that's awesome right there. You know, got more wiggle to him. You know, one of the toughest quarterbacks in the NFL. Let's get to it, man.
Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and comment down below who are you most excited to see in this year's OTA mandatory minicamp period. And let's kind of dive in. Now, I think we all know that this year the biggest question mark is going to reside with the offensive line. Who's going to start where? Now, obviously...
Hey, you can't be fucking serious right now. I'm finna say, I know you can't be serious. Hey, matter of fact, Lobster 5. Subscribe, my boy. Like, comment, subscribe. I know you can't be serious saying the Browns better. Hey, shout out to Shedeur Sanders, though, man. I hope he get the starting position, man. I hope he get it over Gabriel, man. Whoever get it, man, shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. So let's get into it. We're going to get into the video. We ain't going to play no games.
We all know, okay? We all know the tackles are set in stone. They have two of the best guys in the NFL, and they are excited to do that or have that, right? You have Rashawn Slater at left tackle, you have Joe at right tackle, and everybody is loving it.
Yeah, I feel like our offensive lineman got better than last year because we had some missing pieces. And man, that playoff game telling everything. Like that playoff game, man. Listen, that Brown, like our offensive line was terrible. Appreciate that, G. Appreciate that, my boy. I'm about to pay you coming, man. Appreciate that, G. I'm gonna subscribe back to you for sure. But like, okay, back. So boom, back to what I was saying, right? So I was saying like last year in that playoff game against the Houston Texans, it's like every time he snapped the ball, they was right in his face. Like he can't really get a throwing playoff. He couldn't get his throwing motion right. It was all in his grill, like all in the grill. You know what I'm saying? He can't get shit off. So now that we want to go got linemen, like we got that Mekhi Becton for Philly. I think he's gonna do good. He's gonna do good in the pass game and the run game. So I feel like we got a good one. And I think we're gonna be starting Zion Johnson at center. I think that's perfect. Another big body. You know, he's versatile. He can play the guard. He can play the pull position. Everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that
you add Mekhi Becton to the right guard position. I think that's going to be huge. Then the center and left guard position is the most intriguing, at least in my eyes. Now, when you look at this clip right here, look at who you see.
Here's why flipping watches is one of the best side hustles you can start in 2025. I get it. There's no shortage of ways to make.
As a center.
Yeah, they made the playoff. We was 11-6, man. I'm hoping. I seen our schedule. I think we're gonna win 13 games this year. I think Harbaugh gonna up it up. He gonna up it up a little more, you know. In year 2, Harbaugh gonna show out. He's gonna show why he really the coach. He's gonna show you why his coaching pedigree is one of the best winning percentage coaches in the league. He's gonna show y'all. Well, first we gotta get past the Chiefs. That's our number one goal this year, is get past the Chiefs.
Zion Johnson. The biggest question mark is who is going to be this team's starting center. The good news is they have a ton of options. Now, obviously, Zion Johnson is not a center, but he has been practicing as a center. They're trying to add more competition to that room. They're trying to see, hey, listen, coming out of college, Zion Johnson looked absolutely amazing. Can they get him back on that, you know,
I think they'll get him back on track.
Get him
I
back
think they will.
to playing really, really good football. Maybe it's at the center position. So they're trying him out. They're trying to get him, you know, kind of caught up to speed. That way in mandatory minicamp, in OTAs, he can take some snaps. Now, what does that mean, right? You obviously have Bradley Bozeman. You obviously have Andre James, who you brought over from the Las Vegas. These guys are kind of interchangeable. Do they put Zion on a center? Do they move Bradley Bozeman over to left guard? Do they move Andre James
And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, chat. Listen, run them likes up, and let's get to the video, man. No more playing. Let's get to the video. Make sure y'all react to the video, man. Listen, we got a good video ahead of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Left guard. You have Trey Pipkins. Can he be interchangeable? He's more of a tackle than a guard, but the biggest question mark to me right now, guys, is that center position. Does Zion Johnson have what it takes to develop as a full-time center in the NFL? That is yet to be seen. Let me know in the comments what you think about Zion potentially playing center for this Chargers team. We know he needs to be more consistent. Maybe moving the center could help. Now, one thing I'm excited about is seeing how the rookies fit in with.
I think it'll help because I think that'll really help Zion. You know, because we got other guys that in that room. We got a lot of guys in that room. And today's NFL, you need a lot of offensive linemen because you never know what offensive lineman might go down. You never know who you might need. So it's always that next man up mentality. It's always like that. It's like that's in baseball. That's even in hockey. It's always like that. So let's get into the video, y'all. Make sure y'all make sure y'all like and sub, man, and comment. Whatever y'all do, let's get into the video. I support y'all. Y'all support me. We rock together. Let's get it.
This offense. You look at guys like Omarion Hampton. You look at guys like Trey Harris and Keandre Lambert-Smith. I think these guys could add day one type of potential to this offense. Obviously, Omarion Hampton's going to get a lot of play this season. Obviously, Trey Harris is going to get a lot of play this season, but how good are they going to, give that first impression during those 11-on-11, during those 7-on-7 plays? Keandre Lambert-Smith, another guy that can stretch the field. I mean, he was pretty good at Auburn with a really bad offense. So I'm excited about Keandre Lambert-Smith. Which one of these guys are you most excited to look forward to going forward?
I'm excited about all our rookies. Look, we had a good rookie group last year, so I'm not like I'm looking forward to all the rookies balling this year. Like just like last year, Tarheed still shout out to Tarheed still, shout out to Cam Hart, man. Them boys really play good. Shout out to him, man. And shout out to Latin McConkey. He really did his thing. He did his big one, man. One of the best Ricky. Hey, y'all drop a lightly boat in the chat if y'all fuck with Latin McConkey.
Bring in Kyle Kennard. Then you have a couple likely be special teamers, the DBs. And I think obviously my favorite, I think he's ready to play right now. You have Tyler Conklin, you have Will this in terms of blocking. This guy can add with Justin Herbert and all those.
I think Tucker Western line. Best slide him to a fullback role because Tucker Fish is not a passing tight end pit. It's gonna be a lot of flexibility. Make it work.
So over the next few days, lose. You're starting. You have an arc.
Yeah, hit the lip. Make sure y'all tuned in. Make sure y'all.
You're new. It is covering the LA do, for example, right? Justin Herbert throws in Tory. Want me to cover it?
I'm here to tell you. Welcome you guys, Classic Debatement. Today we have a hell of a show. Subscribe to the biggest names in sports. So after the bomber, he was sued, I believe, for 50, talking about what we did. Tory came out.
My thing, if we didn't do it, you should.
The other games are $10 million and then
$10. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna get love. If y'all trying to say I can see, all right.
that is fighting, bringing him a little bit closer. Some people were suggesting that, you know, he began some of the sponsors.
What's up, y'all? Salute to the chat.
Background of his, like kind of what you see here. We don't have those kind of sponsors, obviously.
Welcome to the Blue Show.
Anyway, some people were saying, "Oh, he lost T-Mobile, blah blah blah." And I don't know the ins and outs of that. I don't know who his sponsors are or whatever. So people were saying that, right? So this afternoon, we were just kind of looking for what to talk about. So Mitch Silver's story from NBC Sports, and it says, Shannon Sharpe postpones nightcap summer tour. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So I then began to read the article, and then I actually went to go look for the comments, and I actually saw the comments. So I want to quickly play what Shannon had to say in his own words, and then we're going to get into this report.
I'm going to break down that video. I'm going to break it down.
30 seconds or so.
Before we get to the game, guys, I want to make an announcement. Guys, we've decided to postpone the nightcap tour. We look forward to seeing you guys in summer of 2026. It's going to be even bigger, even better. But Ocho and I have come to the conclusion that this is the best thing as of right now, was to postpone the tour. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you in 2026. Some of you guys have already got the tickets. You probably received the emails and further instructions. But I want to thank you for your support. Ocho, I want to thank you. And everybody at Nightcap want to thank you. But we postponed the tour until 2026. Now, let's get into this ball game.
Excellent. So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had.
My breakdown. It all makes sense, y'all. He only postponed the tour because people on his ass. He can't do nothing. Like they on his ass, you know. Why would you offer $10 million when you didn't do it? You say you didn't do it. You make yourself look guilty offering $10 million. Why would you even offer $10 million? That's a lot of money. Not to you, but $10 million, you throwing $10 million out the window. What that's that shut up money? You thought she was gonna go for that $10 million, huh? You thought she was gonna go for the banana in the tailpipe. Nah, it don't work like that, Shannon. She didn't want that. She want more money. She see you get that big deal, so she gonna want more money. Listen, man, I just think, you know what I think? I think she was just playing you, Shannon. She really didn't like you. She just playing you. You got money. Let's get into it though. Like, man, they only postponed it because of what just happened and with this little OnlyFans model.
Let's get into this report here. It says Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe has planned a summer.
Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe has planned for the summer tour of his popular Nightcap podcast with former NFL Chad Johnson. So they gotta, okay, listen, they be doing their thing over there. No hate for that. They do their thing over there. They always do their thing. But it's to a point, Shannon. You gotta watch what you say because, brother, they'll get us.
We just played.
Did because he feel like he might lose, and then he probably settle 10 million. So this is what they say. The news comes at a time when Shannon Sharpe faces a $50 million lawsuit alleging sexual assault and other claims. His lawyer said in days after filing a civil complaint that Shannon Sharpe offered at least $10 million to settle the case. Damn. So you fucked up trying to offer some money because they think you're guilty. They think you did it, Shannon. You gotta see, you gotta move different. It's crazy. Hey, make sure I love it.
Right. So, if this article is saying that the likelihood of this case being settled before next summer is low.
At Bodewell, we don't just fix appliances. We restore your peace of mind. Our local manufacturer trained.
Then how is he going to be able to return for NFL season this year? How's that possible? That's why I said when Shannon came out there and made those comments, you could tell that it was something he and his employer probably decided was the best thing to do.
Yeah, you know Shannon getting controlled by them white boys, man. You know the white boys controlling Shannon Sharpe, man. You know it is. But listen, this is really what happens. See, you'll be back out here for the season. We got 100 days left, so I don't know how that's gonna happen unless they're gonna speed the process up, or listen, I don't think it's happening. I think his employer told him that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel this is how I feel. I feel like Shannon, it's the reason why you trying to push it back. You know, it all worked. You know, it all worked out. You know, you gotta watch what you say on your show. Talking about you don't date your age. I don't date my age. I date my wage. That's what you said. So yeah.
Because the fact of the matter is, as time goes on, more information is going to come out, and you don't want to have these type of messy details in the tabloids when you have a guy like this who's on the biggest morning show at the network on ESPN First Take. We actually did a show less than a week or so ago that was centered on a report that ESPN was actually looking to give Shannon Sharpe his own afternoon show, and I think they were planning on replacing it with one of the shows that was going to be canceled or something like that. They were planning on giving him his own show, according to that report. So I want you guys to think about the series of events and how things have turned.
Damn. That shit turned for the worst of him, boy. They was hey, listen, ESPN finna bless you. Take whoever show they was gonna push off, they was gonna get him a show. Nah, Shannon, you fucked that up, boy. You would have had, you was finna make buku, boy. Hey, you already making it, but damn. You fuck everything up, boy. It just killed you with two birds with one stone. You gonna push the toy back. Now, since you pushed the toy back, now you was gonna have your own show, but you can't have that no more because you got all these allegations. Then you had another girl come out and say you was pushing up on her, and she didn't want to do nothing. You forced, you know what? You forced something in her mouth. You know what? I ain't gonna say it, but that's crazy, man. You fucked the whole. I'm saying like. I hope this shit ain't true, but if it is, man, I'm not on nobody's side. It's for both sides, both parties. So, man, listen, man, I can't save you in this situation. Shit crazy. I just feel like you shouldn't have to put yourself in that situation for this shit to happen, because you're so rich. You shouldn't put yourself in a situation like this. You'll think you'll be smarter just dating your agent. That's what I would do. Like, if it was me, listen, I don't want nobody around me that gonna cause court, jail, none of that. Stay from around me. Get from around me. Don't even be by me. You know what I'm saying? That shit lame. I don't want you around me if you about jail and you trying to call the police and doing dumb shit. Then you just, man, you on to a different planet. I'm trying to get to the money, be successful. That's why I'm glad I got a girl, a good girl. I'm straight. That's just how it should be.
We went from discussing Shannon in terms of being in line to signing a $100 million deal for his podcast. Then we were talking about Shannon Sharpe getting his own show on ESPN, and probably an afternoon show on ESPN, to now talking about...
Damn, he's finna get his own show. He fucked that up. Damn. No, I